Tuesday. It's race day. Let's go. Let's go. We've got Noah. We've got Luke already in here. We've got Jerome. Hey guys, I hope you're all good. I hope you're all good. I hope you all had a good week so far, even though it's only been one day. But yeah, I hope you are all good. Round three to our Mini WEC Series. We're heading to Paul Ricard, and the drivers cannot be more excited about going to Paul Ricard. They're well up for this one. All of them. I've not had any negativity about it at all in the Discord. Everyone is super stoked. They all are saying that it's probably one of the best tracks that they've driven in ACC, and they just can't wait to see the lights go green. And I'm with them. I'm with them, you know. And can you hear the sarcasm? The sarcasm in my voice. But yes, it's race day, Mini WEC Series. It's tight. There is a dropped round in this one, but at the moment we have leading the standings. Let me just launch them. Let me just launch the stand-ins. I'm pretty certain it's a certain Ukrainian that is heading the way. I'm pretty certain it's Yuri. But let me just double check. If we go to events, and then we go to our mini series. Now my view here, my standings doesn't include the drop round, but at the moment it is showing that Yuri is leading the way because he's actually won both of our races. So yeah, he's the man to beat. But it's a big grid. There's quite a big grid. We've got 24 drivers. So yeah, it's good. It's good to see such a healthy grid on here. Have I been on the wrong Discord? Oh, Noah, you'll get over it. You'll get over it. It's only a 90-minute race, mate. You'll be fine. And you got we've got Letterme in here as well, so he's going to give you a decent run for your money, for sure. But yes, I'm really looking forward to this one. We've got about 15 minutes left of practice. I know it says just under 20, but we've got 15 minutes, and then we'll skip over into the qualifying session. And yeah, really exciting. So this one is it's our Le Mans. It's our Le Mans race. We really wanted to. It's a multi-class season, so we've got GT3s and GT4s in here. But this is the one that basically imitates Le Mans for us. So yeah, that's why it's slightly longer than the rest. And yeah, the guys in the Discord and in the community, the guys and girls are super happy about it because it's one of the best tracks in the game. One of the best tracks in the game. So yeah, we can actually have a quick look at the standings. We can actually have a quick look. We go into here. I think it is in this one. Information. In here, where you can see the standings. Yeah, there we go. In here. Shall we have a little look? And is this going to work? There we go. So, yep, we've got Yuri leading the way, 67 points. So these are the standings, including the drop round. So. Yeah, Yuri, and then we've got Serhai is there as well. Then we've got Stefano Dosso, Huey TP. He's sat there in P4. Michelle is there in P5. Linus P6. Jerome P7. Thomas Zanaboni is P8. Fabio is P9, and then Roberto is P10. The M4R guys are super quick. Now, Michelle had a cracking pace the first couple of races, but it's just unfortunately been involved in a couple of incidents. He was running P1, I think, and I think he qualified on pole for the last race, but he had a couple of wobbles, couple of whoopsies, shall we say, and ended up DNF, I think it was in the end. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's head on track and see what we can see. Let me make sure that my Google Sheet is working correctly. Let's send a test incident through. Make sure that that is updating as it should, because this helps us out massively, this does. And yeah, that's working as it should, all perfect. The only thing I've just realised that I've forgotten to do is I've forgotten to sync the liveries. I've forgotten to sync the liveries, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be all good. Let's have a look. There's Thomas. Yeah. The only one that I think it's not okay for is Jerome. We can try to sync it again. Sync. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll disconnect this and we'll rejoin. Let's see what. Connect.
Green light, go, go, go.
There we go. Oh, that's quite funny. That is quite funny. I think we need to have a closer look at that livery. Let's go drive. I mean, rule number one, something but the yeah, the actual, like, the decals on the side. It's someone sitting on a toilet with flames coming out of the rear. Brilliant. Brilliant. Good livery, you know, Jerome. I like it. I like it. Right, let me just make sure that my Google Sheets is up and running. I think it is. Yes, it is. I think it's all good. Let's send through another test incident and just make sure. Yeah, it all looks okay. Oh, that's good. Good. So, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to Jsky-uk Racing. This is our Mini WEC Series. Round number 3. There'll be 3 to go after this, so this will be, after this one, we'll be bang in the middle of the series. There's 6 rounds. So, yeah, the drivers have so far taken on the challenges of Monza. They're taking on the challenge of Spa, and tonight they're going to take on the challenge of 90 minutes around Paul Ricard. So, yeah, it is going to be an exciting race. It's going to be really, really interesting to see what the drivers do in terms of strategy. Like 90 minutes, it's not just an hour. It kind of like just changes the game a little bit. You know, do you try and nurture your tyres and get through the race without having to change tyres and take the 30-second penalty. Well, not penalty, but the 30-second pit stop. But then I think you need to take on a significant amount of fuel anyway, so it probably is worth doing your pit stop and changing tyres. But when do you do it? Do you do it bang on halfway, or do you do it like just after the hour mark, so the last 20 minutes you can just like smash some qualifying laps, lap after lap, and make up loads of time? It's going to be an interesting watch. It's going to be an interesting watch. I'm not a betting man, but if I was a betting man, this guy would be where I would put my money. He's a little bit of a tyre whisperer, and he seemingly just knows. He just seems to know when is the right time to push, when's the right time to conserve fuel, when's the right time to save tyres. And he's just quite smart when it comes to his racecraft as well. He knows when to make calculated risks, and he's just able to generally keep his car out of a bit of bother. Saying that, he's probably gonna bin it tonight after saying all of those things, but I hope he doesn't. Pray that he doesn't. But yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, if it's your first time here, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button. We're one away, guys. Guys, we're one subscriber away from hitting 100. One subscriber away from hitting 100, and at 100 subscribers, we then are going to schedule. We're going to schedule our 100 minutes of COA. So yeah, if you're watching and you haven't hit subscribed, today's the day. Today's the day where I think you should hit the subscribe button. Because it means that if we, it means the guys will have a feature race at the weekend, potentially. And if anyone's watching and they know how to change the order in the on the timing tower, I did something the other day, and I can't work out how to change it back. At the moment, it's got like the relative, based on like who you're watching. But not that it really matters. But yeah. So at the moment, we've got Yuri. Are you Ukrainian friends? He's leading the way. He's leading the way, 54.5. Then we've got Michelle, like I was saying in the build up. Michelle is very quick. I can't work out whether he's changed his car or not. I hope he hasn't, because I'm pretty certain I did say that you've got to stick with the same car all season long. But yeah, we'll have to see. Then we've got Sally. Sally is in P3. Then we've got Dosso as well. Remember, Dosso's P3 in the standings. We've got Marcus here. Hello, Marcus. I hope you're well. Marcus is normally our Twitch viewer, but yeah. Stu, how you doing? Yes, mate. It'll be good to get you back on the rig. I hope you've enjoyed your little trip over over to. It was here, wasn't it? You came over to UK. But yes, it would be great to get you back on the back on track. Di Martino is P6. Then we've got Costas in P7. Lucar is P8 in the Stang, the Mustang. Then we've got Lucas Sinus in the P9. Then we've got Roberto P10, Jerome P11. In a funky livery. You've got Pascal P12, Serhi P13, Zanaboni P14. You've got Huey sat in the pits chilling, P15. You've got Thomas in the Racing Colt, the Advocult Racing Colt. McLaren, there it is, awesome livery. And if you are into, if you're a petrol head, I think generally most sim racers are petrol heads, aren't they? Check out their website. They do some awesome stuff with rotaries. So yeah, check out their website. It is worth giving them a little look-see. And I think they also have their own online shop as well. So if you are looking for any aftermarket parts, definitely worth giving those guys a little look-see. Then we've got Riku in P17 in the pink M4, Holly P18, Mustafas chilling in the pits P19. We've got Nicky Jauncey there in the other Advocult McLaren in P20. We've got Seb just joined, I think. He's down in P21 but about to set a lap time. And then the GT4 class, we've got Noah, massive fan of this track. He'd race here every week if he had the chance. In P22, well P1 in class. Then we've got Coulson is P2 in the GT4 class. And then we've got Fabrice Letamy. And then we have Matteo Pindi in P25. Right! It's time! It's time to go to quali.
Green light, show them what you got.
I realised that may have been a little bit abrupt as well, but it's just gone to 8:30, and I'm conscious that it's a long race tonight, so hence the little skippy skip to next. So. Right, I have basically I've got like a bit of an addiction. Okay, so you know what I was showing you, like my little GT86 the other day that lives inside my. It actually lives inside my little rig now, in my little PC rig. I bought another one the other day. I bought a Mustang. There it is. Look at it. Little Ford Mustang. How cool! How cool is that? Look at it. It's well cool. I've got two more on the way. I don't know what it is, but I'm finding these little things so cool. So I've got a little GT86 in my little rig. Let me see if I can get it out without literally crashing my computer. There we go. It's out. There it is. There's my little GT86. Let me turn off the blur. Webcam, filters, background blur. Let's turn that off. Oh, there it is. There's my little GT86. How cool is that? It's awesome. And then I've got my little Ford Mustang, my GT Ford Mustang with a big wang on the back. How cool is that? I don't know why. I'm like a grown man. I'm an adult. Okay, and I'm finding these really awesome. I've got two more. I ordered two more. I've got two more to like build and make. But yeah, there we go. I'll pop a link. Actually, you can just check out the Discord. There's a link in the Discord if you are interested in some. But they're really cool. They do all sorts. They're mini bricks. Mini brick ones. There you go. Look, see, you can see them up there. I've got my. This isn't a Lego one. Okay. This one is an actual like GT2 RS little die-cast one. It's like, I actually wanted a GT3 RS, but settle for a GT2. But yeah, super cool. Anyway, that's enough of me twittering on about my Lego. Let's focus on the action on the track and see what it looks like. Let's go on board. This right-hander, very long, double apex. So have to get off the throttle there, because otherwise he's going to get a track cut. Another long sweeping left-hander, balancing the car. You're on the edge of adhesion all the way through. Another tricky long left-hander with a right-hander immediately coming up that you want to make sure that you get an awesome exit, because it's the start-finish straight. I think this is an outlap. Nope, it was a time lap, but it was an outlap, sorry, or it was an invalidated lap, who knows. Let's have a little look. So far this is looking okay. Big improvements in sector 1. We are 4 tenths up. Remember, this corner here, really important to get a decent exit onto the main straight. It is looking good. It's looking like he's having a way better exit than the previous lap. The time is just eroding. 5 tenths, 6 tenths. 7 tenths up. 8, 9. Little downshift to aid rotation. Speed and power. I think this is going to catapult Huey up the timing. Let's see where he goes. He's up into P4. It's a decent lap. It's a decent lap. I'd imagine we're going to see the times again just erode a little bit. It does look like Michel at the moment is the man to beat. He has set the fastest lap of a 1:54.1. 8 minutes to go in quali. Let's have a look. There's Yuri using all of the curb on the outside into T1, really trying his best to open it up. That Porsche looks planted. He's at the moment is in P3. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you to the guys for also keeping me company in the Discord. I appreciate you. We were concerned, weren't we, about someone not getting in. Who was it that we were worried about not getting in time? It was Rich, wasn't it? Did Rich get in? Come on, Rich. Did you manage to get in here in time? Let me just drop him a quick message. Oh no. He's not having much luck. Right, so this lap for Yuri is looking good as well. This is looking very good. Let's see what it's like as he cuts the beam. Not a great exit out of the final corner, but it is going to give him a little bit of additional time, I think. Oh, it wasn't much of an improvement. He was 4 tenths up, but just lost it all on the final corner. Lost it all. At the moment, Huey has improved, I think. He's managed to now get into the 54s. 54.7, he's in P3 at the moment. Let's have a look, see what's going on in the GT4 class. So we've got Noah, absolute fan of this track. He absolutely loves it. He would come here every single weekend if he had the opportunity. He's P1 in class. Then we've got Colson, P2, Lettermy, P3. Good news for you guys is that no matter what happens, you're getting a podium. The only person that can beat you or knock you off of getting the podium is yourself. You're winning. You're winning. Just had a message. Oh, no way. Oh, no, Rich. Is it Fanatec? It's Fanatec you've got, isn't it? Moser. You know, we've got a community discount code for Moser. I'm also hoping, I'm trying my best to line up the best possible discounts for you guys when it comes down to hardware. I'm trying really hard, and not only hardware but also software. So like I have been in discussions with like Track Titan and stuff for setups and all sorts. At the moment, I think we may not get anywhere with Track Titan because we're not quite big enough. But we're getting there. But yes, Moser, we do have a community discount. It is in the Discord. And I'm also trying to sort something out with some rigs as well at the moment. Hopefully I might have some news to share with you soon regarding that. But I'm trying to sort something out. Go, Dosso, go! I'm feeling so slow tonight, even Mark is under a second to me. I'm sure Mark will really appreciate you saying that, Noah. I don't think you mean that to sound as the way it does, but yeah. Let's go, Di Martino. Yes, Di Martino is up in P5 at the moment. We've got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go of qualifying. 90 minutes around Paul Ricard. The drivers can't wait to get going. You can tell that I'm being sarcastic about this as well, can't you? You can tell that there's like a little bit of sarcasm in my voice. Huey's in P2. He's managed to find even more time. He's on a 50. He's done a 54.5. Cracking lap. He's put himself in P2. 2 minutes to go. He's split the M4R boys. He's like the Jsky-uk / PNR meat in an M4R sandwich. Jerome is P7, so he's found some time. 55.3. Looking good. Yuri is still not able to put a lap together yet. He's in P6. Our championship leader at the moment is somewhat struggling. Somewhat struggling around Paul Ricard. I think he's going to catch Sinus as well at a bit of a bad time. It does look like Sinus has moved over. There's 1 minute 50 seconds left to go in qualifying. So he will get another shot at it. He'll get another shot. This lap is not looking particularly good, but we know that he lost a lot of time on the exit of the final corner. Huey's scared. I mean, mate, just got to be sensible. Aggressive but sensible. T15, isn't it? It's called Pont. That's the corner. He's lost a load of time. In the chat, what do you reckon? Is Paul Ricard better with the chicane or without it? What's your opinion on that? With or without? No, don't say it's rubbish with the chicane and without it. Okay, so I think at the moment, all eyes have got to be on Yuri. Championship leader in P6 at the moment. So far, Sector 1, he's half a tenth. He's improved by half a tenth. Remember, the exit of this corner is so important. It's not the best. It's not the best. The time is slipping away as he heads onto the main straight. He's a second off. The time isn't there at the moment. I tell you what, though. I tell you where someone is quick. It's Dosso. It's Dosso. Dosso could bump Huey off of P2 at the moment. He could bump him off the front row. Let's have a look. Oh, I think it's the exit at the final corner. He might not do it. Oh, it wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be, actually, in the end. Interesting. I thought it was going to be really close. But, yeah, Huey managed to stay in P2 by a couple of tenths. Yeah, and Yuri's given up. I think that is it. I think that this is going to be your field. Although Nicky is on a good lap, I think he might find a position or two. Yes, he does. He has jumped up to P16. He's bumped Rico down to P17. Got Maya in P22. Maya's obviously struggling for setup wise. Yeah, and then you've got Noah, P23, Coulson, well, P1 in class, Coulson P2, and Fabrice Letterme, Pretty Ninja Racing crew in P3. If you like Race Room, make sure you check out Pretty Ninja Racing. They've got an awesome site, awesome Race Room community. Go check those guys out because, yeah, they're awesome. And Anders Bossman over there is a ledge. Absolute ledge. Loads of time for Anders. You go over there, tell him I send my love. Well, very much part of the community anyway, over there. There we have it. There we have it. Let's have a look at the times. If I can go to return garage times. This is your grid. This is your grid. So we've got Michelle P1, Huey P2, Dosso P3 in your GT3 class. You got Burridge P1, Coulson P2, Letterme P3 in your GT4 class. I was just trying to work out why my name was on the list, but because I'm in here as a spectator. I'm sure I am. I'm not here, am I? No, I'm not here. It's just because I joined it earlier, I think. Cool. Who's excited? Who's excited for 90 minutes around Paul Ricard? I sure am. I can't wait to see how this one goes. Damn, lost half a second on quality. Too many adjustments in practice. It's the way it goes sometimes, Luke. Sometimes you just need to go with a setup and just run with it. It's the laps, it's the mileage that helps. 63 SR. Who's got 63 SR? Don't know. Right, let's drive. Let's set this to. Let's make sure that my little appy app is all happy. Where is it? There it is. Make sure this is happy. ACC race 1. Yeah, good. We're looking good. Who should we look at? Let's look at the battle at the front. Okay. I've been told off. Remember, FFB at the mini long race. Well, it depends on whether you want to work out or not, doesn't it? I think, did Rich manage to get in the end? Did I see Rich in here? Can't see him now in the list. I was about to say something. Okay, yeah, that was it. I've been told off. I've been told off to focusing on the incidents too much and need to focus on the action on track. Okay, so if something happens, I'd appreciate it if you can just make a note and we'll just look at it after the race. I have got my list. My list is recording all of the incidents in the race automatically for me, but I won't be going back to review anything mid-stream, I don't think. Not any like incidents. I will probably go back and have a look at some overtakes or something, because I've got my little instant replay button that I can hit. So I will be doing that, but I won't be going back to look at any incidents. They'll all be dealt with post-race. Here we go. They've all made their setup changes. They've all put fuel in the car. They've all decided what pit strategies they're going to go for. 90 minutes. I'm a little bit nervous just watching. I don't know why. I hate to think what they feel like sat in their rigs. I wonder if anyone's got that typical shaky left and right foot feeling, where they just get like a little bit nervous. A bit of nervous energy is good. But here we go. Formation lap. 90 minutes of Paul Ricard. Let's see how this one goes. Let's go TV. Actually, let's go Helicam. Let's go Helicam and watch it all unfold. Off we go. Huey's had a good start. He's side by side with Michelle as they head into T1. He's inching ahead. I think Michelle is probably gonna try and keep the position, which he does. There's plenty of space given by both of them. Huey slots into P2. We've got cars side by side. The top 10 look like they all got through really well, which is great to see. Let's go TV cam and just watch this one unfold. Let's go bonnet and rear wing. It's got Dosso right behind him. As they make their way through onto the back straight, the Porsche has got a close friend in the Ferrari, tucked up under the rear wing. Slingshot activated. Huey's decided that he's going to go to the optimal racing line. And Dosso's got through, just had the legs on him. Huey is down into P3 and Di Martino is also looking to get racy, but it's a long way to go. Really long way to go. 90 minutes. Remember what I said, Noah? So there's the Advocate Racing. Number 12, McLaren, up into P12. He's had a good start. Jerome is P10. Costas is P9. And who else? Yuri is P7, so he's lost a position, I think. No, he stayed the same. Marcus Letts is another gainer. He's up 2 positions, but our biggest winner off the line, well, off the start, has to be Thomas. He's made up 6 places. Sinus has also made up 6 places. Mustafa has dropped 8. So has Serhi as well. These guys have dropped places. Interesting. So Huey's down into P3 as well now. So, oh no, so he was in P3, wasn't he? Yeah, that's right, he was. He lost out to Dosso. It's just Di Martino behind him that we need to keep an eye on. We've got a great battle going on here for P7. This is Jerome looking racy in the Jsky-uk M4 with a guy going through sat on the toilet with flames coming out of the side, which I think is brilliant. Let's go Helicam. Move done. He's up to P9. Slingshot was well and truly activated. Let's have a look. Oh my word, it looked like the McLaren has gone way off track. I tell you what, one thing that's going to be interesting here is going to be track limits. Track limits are going to be really interesting. Luke Hart, there he is in the Stang. He's in P14. I think he's dropped a position from the start. Yes, he has. But yeah, our big winners are Thomas in the Avocult Racing Colt. McLaren, there he is, P11 on the fringes of the top 10 at the moment. Looking very good. Looking very racy. Let's have a look at the GT4 class. There's Noah. P1, P2, P3. Let's just go back on board with Thomas because it was looking very close with Thomas and the M4R guys. Roberto, I think it is up front, the 28 car. Thomas needs to be careful. He needs to have 1 eye forward, 2 eyes back. If that's at all possible. Doesn't know whether to look forward or look backwards at the moment. He's gone deep. That does mean that he's lost a position. Oh, unlucky. Rejoin safely, guys. Rejoin safely. Onwards they go. Sadly, Luke was caught up in that. We'll have to have a little look at that one after the race. But let's go back to our battle at the front. I think Huey's happy just to sit there for the time being, just watch the tyres, watch the fuel load, and is just happy to see what happens over the first 30 minutes or so of this race. There's Nicky in the number 85 car, the other Advocult Racing McLaren. I think Luke's might have a bit of damage. I think he has got a bit of damage yet. Let's go back 30 seconds. Let's have a little look because that car was not... Oh, it looks like there's... Oh dear. Yeah, there's something happened up ahead of him. Do not know who that was up ahead of him. But yeah, there was a big smash there. I think Luke just needs to reset, get in the pits, repair the damage, and see what he can do. It's an awful long way to go in this one. There's a long way to go. So don't get too disheartened. Yes, Skyline to Mars. This is our Mini WEC Series race. Big grid, big grid. We've got 25 cars in here, multi-class. And we've got 90 minutes of the Paul Ricard, which Noah's really happy about. He loves this track. He said he likes it so much he'd like to change the track for next week, which is Kota, to Paul Ricard as well. Mayer is up into P12. Let's have a look. Yuri, here we go. This looks... Oh, Marcus is also looking racy. There's so much action, I don't know where to look. I just can't keep up with everything that's going on track. I do not know where to look. There's too many cars, too much going on. So far, the driving standards have actually been pretty good. We've had a... Oh, my word. We've had a few little whoopsies, but you know what? For the size of the grid, it's not been too bad. We've got a couple of things we need to review after the race. It does look like poor Luke has been involved in a couple of them, but sometimes it is the way it goes sometimes. So there we go. Yeah, this is Marcus. This is Marcus versus two community members, Pascal and Marcus. These guys have had some cracking races. I crashed with a lag spike. Are you out, Coulson? Oh no, he is. I said in the build-up that the only person that can stop you from getting a podium is yourself. Well, in your case, the only other thing that can stop you getting a podium is that good old South African internet that you got. I think the server's been okay, mate. I think the server's actually been okay. When I've been spectating, there's been no weirdness going on. So I think that might have been client side. But we'll chat about it post race. So this is Marcus shaping up. Shaping up for a move against Pascal. Both in exactly the same machinery, just not able to get close enough by the time they get to the long right-hander, which I've been told is T10, and it's Signes. Signes? Is that how you pronounce it? That's the corner name. You're welcome to jump into the commentary booth if you're not gonna. Oh no, you are. You're back out on. You're back out on track. You're back out on track. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Right. So I'm gonna say this again. I said this last week. I think Thomas. He has an epic start. Last week he had an epic start. He was up to like P7, I think, at one point after the first few laps. And then something happens. And then something happens. I don't know what it is that happens with Thomas, but something happens. And then he just seems to lose some positions. But anyway, it's a long way to go. He's in P19 at the moment. He's chasing down M. Pindi in front. Let's have a look on board. Huey's still sat there in P3 at the moment. Here he is, he's tucked up right underneath the rear wing of the Aston. The Aston's made his one defensive move to the inside. Let's go Helicam. How brave is he going to be? Very, very difficult. Good stuff though. The Aston made his defensive move, held on to the position. I think Thomas is probably a bit faster at this stage of the race, but it's a long way to go. Really long way to go for these drivers. Let's have a look. This here is the battle for P3. These four cars are battling out for P3. Huey has got a race on. He is in a race right now, is Huey. Zander's not too far away as well. I wonder if Luke's pitted and repaired the damage. Has he pitted and repaired the damage? Yes, he has. He's got a repaired car. Although the rear end of that Mustang does not look happy at all. It really does not look happy. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether he's just got his tyre pressures wrong. Remember, Luke, stay consistent when it comes to the lapped cars. Right, here we go. This is Yuri versus Sally. Sally has gone defensive down into T1. Let's go Helicam. Sally's held on. Those cars were side by side. We've now got Jerome in on the action against Marcus and Pascal, because it was these guys battling, wasn't it? It looks like Pascal's pulled a few car lengths on Marcus, but Marcus has now got his mirrors full of Jerome in the in that menacing looking M4. Menacing. But thank you everyone that's tuned in. Thank you to everyone that's getting involved in the chat and keeping me company. If this is your first time to Jsky-uk Racing, please give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. It helps us grow massively. We're one subscriber away from hitting 100. I'd love to hit 100 tonight if we can. Let's go, Heli. It looks like Jerome's made his way through. Just a really good exit. Really good exit on was it Mistral, or I can't pronounce the names. T6, T7. There we go. Managed to make his way through. He is now up into P8. Head down, Jerome. Pascal is 1.4 seconds down the road from you. Sinus is down in B12. Mayer is just carving his way through the field. He's absolutely carving his way through the field. I think Mayer started last. He's up into P11. It looks like Thomas is in the pits. So not too sure what's happened there, but Thomas is in the pits. Maybe he had a little bit of a whoopsie, and yeah, but he's now in the pits. Yeah, this is the battle for P3 still. That's on. All of these cars are separated by less than a second. Less than a second. Huey is lapping. He's on the pace of the leaders. Huey is. So I feel like he's just. Yeah, he's just playing the patient game. He knows that as long as he doesn't do anything silly, the guys behind him are probably on the similar pace, but as long as he doesn't do any silly, he can hold on to P3. And this is an endurance race. There's no doubt about it. It's an endurance race. Thomas is still in the pits. There's Nicky, P15. Nicky is on track to scoring some decent points. Remember, it's in your best interests to stay in this one to the end, because points are rewarded for every finisher. It's a progressive point system. Yes, you do earn more points for finishing further up the field, but every finisher gets points. So there's something to fight for everyone. Okay. Di Martino has lost or made a mistake somewhere, I think. He's lost out to Sali. Yeah, so Sali is now up into P4. And then we've also got Yuri that's shaping up to have a little look at Di Martino. I know that we had some Di Martino fans in the chat. Your boy's doing all right, or boy or girl. I think it's Vincent Snow. Yeah. One hour, 14 minutes to go. it's excellent, isn't it? We're going to finish this one at about 10:15, I think. No, 10:30. Just before 10:30. Awesome stuff. Love it. Love a little bit of endurance races in Ironman. A proper test for all of our drivers. Proper test. A bit of strategy in it as well. A bit of strategy to get in, to think about, and all of that. We've still got like Thomas in the pits, so I don't know what's happened. Did he have loads of damage or something? I don't know. Jerome is caught right up to Pascal now. Looking at the timing screens. Caught right up. 7/10 is the gap. 7/10. Oh no! Oh no! I am going to literally, I've missed this one, so I am going to go back 30 seconds and just watch to see what happened here. Let's go Helicam. Let's just watch and see what happens. Oh no, Huey. He's just lost the rear end on the right-hander. He's just lost the rear ends. Has he got a bad car now? You're still in the top 10, Huey. Head down, son. Head down. He was driving so well. So that's allowed Yuri to get through. Di Martino is through as well. That puts Sally in P3. Xander up to P6. Jerome in P7. And then Huey is right behind now. Don't let the red mist get to you, Huey. Still a long way to go in this one. Doesn't look like there's any damage on the car, so I don't think there's been any contact as such. But we'll have to have a little look. Let's just make sure my spreadsheet is updating. 207,999. There was contact. 207,999. There was contact between 207 and 999. So it looks like Jerome's made his way past Pascal. I think Huey is also going to be wanted to pounce at the earliest opportunity here. Let's go on board. Speed and power. Speed and power. Oh no. Bad times. Bad Thomas. Sorry to hear that, man. We'll have to have a little look after the race. Let's see whether he can shape up for a move. I think he's a little bit too far back. Don't think the Porsche's got the legs. Oh, it's got... Yeah, I don't think the Porsche's got the legs. It looks really, really close from that view. But... there's Fabrice Lettermy being lapped in the GT4. It looks like Di Martino has lost a position here as well. Let's have a look and see what happened. Has he just gone too wide? Yeah, I think he's just gone too wide. That's allowed Yuri to get the inside. For the long right-hander, the double apex. Can't hang it out around the outside there, not easily. Although I think they're still side by side going into the left-hander, are they? No, not anymore. Move done by Yuri. He is now up into P4. Good racing. This is very close. Back here for P7. Oh, Huey! Oh no! Little whoopsie there. I think just caught him unaware going into the braking zone, into the T4 is it? No, T6 I think. But he waited. Pascal's got away, but it does put Huey down into P9. So there was another car that got through, wasn't there? It was Marcus. There's still a long way to go. 1 hour and 7 minutes left to go in this one. Proper test for our drivers. This one, a proper test of patience, endurance. I know I said I wasn't going to do this. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to carry on in the game. Because otherwise it does make it go all a little bit weird if I do that. Yeah, no. DM me a clip, Thomas, if you can. I was going to quickly have a look, but I said I wasn't going to do it, and also it does mess up with my incident sheet. There's not been loads of incidents on here, really. So I can't see. What's your number? What's your car number? I can't see it now because you're not in here anymore. Oh, car number 18 and 666. That a whoopsie. Have a little look. Yeah. I think Riku's just waited there, hasn't she? She's felt a little bit bad about her life choices. Yeah, she has. She's felt a little bit bad and then decided to wait, which is very, very good of her, I think, and probably the right thing to do. Good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship. So Di Martino is up into P5 or down into P5 because I think Yuri's got by. Yes, he has. There's something going on down here between Burridge and Di Martino. Yeah, he's just letting the lap cars through. Yeah, just letting the faster cars through. The Dosso's P2, Salih's P3. Michelle is having a cracking race up in P1, just managing this one really well. Closest battle on track at the moment is this one. And we've also got this one here as well. This is a close battle. There's still plenty to fight for in this one. Questionable rejoin. Questionable rejoin. You have a questionable rejoin, or someone else had a questionable rejoin? We spoke about rejoins. We spoke about rejoins in the briefing. You know, if you'd stayed in, you would have still picked up some points. You never know what might happen. It's an hour and a half, Thomas, the race. So much can happen. It's like an endurance race. Well, it is an endurance race. You could have still got into the top 10, potentially, I think. Even if you had, like, had to port to pits and serve your penalty, what is it, 90 seconds or something for locked controls, you still potentially have been able to get some decent points, you know. But never mind. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. 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 That was a questionable rejoin. Yeah. I think I did see that one. I think that was against Luke. I did say in the commentary that I think that might have to be looked at after the race, but yeah, we'll have a look at it after the race. What was the other one though? You were doing so well, Thomas, as well. You were like up to P10 or something. Like you'd gained 8 positions at the start. Have 3 or 4 yellow car punting me into T1. Yellow car? This one? Car 58 maybe? So Huey at the moment is just under a second behind. 48. What car number were you, Thomas? Car number 58, sorry. 58. Are you 12? It looked like you had a bit of a coming together on lap 6 and 7. No, sorry. Lap 5. Here we go. Huey's got a decent run here, I think. I think this is going to be his opportunity. Let's go, Heli. Oh, he's not quite managed to get side by side with him. Very, very close, though. He's shaping up. He's shaping up for a move. I've got distracted. Oh, here we go. Zander's having a look at Marcus as well. What's happened to Marcus? So this is now going to be... Huey's going to want to get by. He's in a race again. It's Huey. He's going to want to get by these two. Because there's a bit of a gap now opening up between Zander and the top 5. He's going to want to make his way through. This is it. This is the opportunity. Marcus has said no. You shall not pass is basically what he just said. But I think it's all fair in love and war. He's had a little look. He's not quite able to get close enough. I think his best opportunity here is just keep all nice and neat and tidy and try to get a decent run. Speed and power. Speed and power. Yuri's pulled the trigger first. He's in the pits. We've got 55 minutes to go. Here we go. Slingshot activated. He's definitely got side by side now. And the right to room into this right-hander. Through he goes. Through he goes. Marcus tried to open it up a bit more to fight back, but I don't think he can. No. Onward goes Huey. Good stuff. Yuri has now left the pits in P15, so he's the first of the front runners to pull the trigger. Let's have a look and just make sure. Yeah, he's done his pit stop. Total pit time was 1 minute and 5 seconds. His time stopped was 32. That's really, really useful information to everyone else that I've just blurted out on the airwaves. But it's all good. It's all good. Not enough people join. Yeah, the GT3 Championship, Noah, was it's really, really exciting. But you like the lack of TC and ABS in the GT4s, so you know you've made your bed. You've got to lay in it now, mate. You're doing well though. You're doing well. Let's have a little look at you and see how you're getting on. I still just really like the fact that you can type and drive at the same time. There he is. There's our GT4 Championship leader in the Kermit Green PNR Jsky-uk Racing AMG GT4. Looking very good. Lemmy's in P3 and Coulson is in... Lemmy's in P2, Coulson's in P3. Luke is in P18. He's 52 seconds off the lead, but he has made his pit stop. He has made his pit stop. As long as he can keep his tyres in check and as long as he has enough fuel on board, he can go to the end. Just something to bear in mind, isn't it, really? It is something to bear in mind. A man of many talents. Apparently so, Noah. Apparently so. You can multitask. You can multitask, so yeah. Lap 12, you think? Yeah, I was going to have a look at this thing. What it says. It says 12 and 58 collided on lap 6. It was 58, wasn't it? Car number 58. Yeah, it was. We'll have a little look after the race. I mean, like... There's like There's not very many to really review. There's 10 incidents on the sheet at the moment, and 1, 2, 3, 3 of those were on lap 1. So I don't think it's been too bad, but sadly I've not seen all of it. Here we go. This is Huey now. I think he's now just decided to pull the trigger and have a little go. Speed and power, slingshot activated. I think we're going to see another move here. Tucked up under the rear wing of that pink AM4 GT3. Get back in the slipstream, Huey. Get back in the slipstream. He thinks he's going to have the decent run. Oh my word, the straight line speed on the M4 is pretty good. He's going to go for it anyway. Side by side they go into the long right-hander. Space is going to need to be given, and it is. Huey's still got the inside. I think but now Pascal has got the high ground. Into the left-hander. They have a little bit of a coming together. I don't know what that was all about. Really, really odd. Let's just go back 15 seconds and just have a little look on board with Pascal. Very, very weird. That one. We'll have to have a little closer look after the race, but almost like a block. Anyway, let's have a look. We'll have a look after the race. You know what? No, I want to have a look now. I want to have a little look now. I think he's just broke too late, hasn't he? Just broke a little bit too late, not been able to actually turn into the left-hander. Huey's made his way through anyway. Okay, so Dosso at the moment is the quickest guy on track. His fastest lap time is a 54.8. I don't know how I get out of the replay mode. It's only got 11 seconds, and then we go back to live. Mechanical failure, Rich. Another one. But glad you managed to get it sorted, dude. Glad you managed to get it sorted. Come join the chat, mate. Come join the chat. Not enough Maname's hands. I'm the only man who can multitask when racing, I guarantee. Oh dear. Oh dear. So we're under the hour mark now. Under 50 minutes actually. 49 minutes left to go in this one. And the gap at the front is 8.2. Michelle is driving a good race. It's gone really, really jerky up the front here, and I think it's because I've done something wrong. I can't remember what I need to do. I can't remember if I do drive again. There we go, there we go. Sorted itself out now. Sorted itself out. So we've got some people pulling the trigger on their pit stops. We've got Pascal in the pits. We've got Roberto in the pits as well. I'm really, really surprised that we've not seen any drive-throughs for track limits yet. Not seen any drive-through for track limits. We've got Nikki driving an absolutely solid race. P14. Just consistent lap times. 57s. Doesn't matter whether you're the fastest guy on the track. You just need to be consistent. And he's going to get a nice haul of points for this one. Luke is still in it in P16. Riku is still in it as well. P18. She's going to get herself some points. And So Nicky with the pit stops, he now makes his way through into P12. Huey's P5 now that people have stopped. Yeah, Diego Di Martino is up into P4 as well at the moment. 207 is 207 on my list of cars to review any incidents with. No, oh there is at the start. 555 Sally, I think we saw that. So there we go. Di Martino is entering the pits. Let's hope he got it slowed down enough. Marcus has managed to get by Jerome. Jerome's... Here we go. Battle here. Jerome versus Marcus. Jerome's got the inside. They're coming up to Lettermy. Marcus is going to have to be aware of the GT4 and the differing braking distances. He's thinking about staying on the inside. He can't quite hold on to it. Jerome goes through. Mayer is also up into P7, following on from the pit stops. Di Martino is still in the pits. Marcus Letts. Yeah, it is boring, Noah. Just push. Don't worry about tyre saving. Use all the goodies up now. Have we got to 100 subscribers? Let's have a look. Oh, we're still on 99. We only need one more subscriber to get to 100. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in to watch this one with me. Been a really good race so far. The drivers might not think so, but they have given us a show. That is for certain. That is for certain. There's still a decent battle on for the top 5 as well. We're heading towards that point in the race now where we're going to start seeing the pit stops. And there's Luke, P17. Oh, he's nearly got out of shape. He did get out of shape in the Mustang. I tell you what, he's going to be ruining that setup change made earlier. I don't think it's helped him. Thomas is in the pits still. Did he join? Did he join back into the pits? I don't think he was actually in here. Maybe he's joined just to spectate or something. I don't know. Jerome has pulled the trigger as well. He's in the pits, serving his pit stop. It looked like Coulson had a lot of damage in the pits. Looking at the time stopped. Ah, you're race engineering. Yes. Did you know there is a really, really good tool called ACC Drive? If you both have it, right, and you set up like a team, you can actually set his pit stop strategies and stuff for him. So he hasn't got a faff like going through like the menu and set like, you know, putting like how much fuel to put on board, adjusting the tyre pressures and all of that. You can actually do it for him. It's pretty cool. We use it when we do the endurance races. Pardon me, we used it on the last one. Really handy. ACC Drive. It's a bit spendy. It's like about 20 quid, I think, or 25 quid. But yeah, it's really good. So Dosso has made his pit stop now as well. Let's have a look and see how long he was in the pits. So yeah, he was stationary for 35 seconds. It looks like all of the pit times, the stationary times, were very, very similar. I think they've all probably done. Oh no, they've all done a tyre swap. It looks like Mustafa's got DQ'd. It looks like he's been DQ'd. I'd imagine that's going to be for speed and in the pit lane. It looks like Polly has also got a drive-through. He's serving it now. I don't know what that will be for. I wonder if I can see, looking at the race control logs. Let's have a little look. I don't think I can. I can only see contact and logs. Yeah, no, I can't see why. Sadly. But yeah, thank you everyone that's tuned in to watch this one with me. It's great to have you here. I hope you're enjoying this just as much as I am. Great watch this evening. I'm starting to lose my voice and get a bit of a sore throat. That's an indication of probably on like how exciting it's been on track. Mayer's up to P4. Mayer's up to P4 and Huey is now leading this one. Huey is at the moment leading the race. He's in P1. He might not be leading the race for much longer, but at the moment he can say that he's led the race. I think Huey is going to be going long for his first stint and then he's going to do a splash and dash for the final stint. I wonder whether he needs to stop for tyres. Whether he's been able just to nurse them. Do you think he's going to be able just to sling on a little bit of fuel and take like maybe only a 10-second pit stop or something, and then make it? I think that might be his best opportunity, you know, to get back into the points. It's just whether the tyres are going to hold on for him. He's got a 15-second gap to Mayer at the moment, and the guys that have pitted, let's just go back into, so it looks like the total time in pits for everyone has been around about a minute, and that's with about 30 second stationary time. So if Huey could save enough fuel, save his tyres and just pull off like, I don't know, like a 10-second stop or something, or a 5-second stop just to take on some fuel, that would see him through to the end of the race. There's 39 minutes left to go. He could get back into definitely the top 5, I think. But it's just whether he thinks he's going to be able to do it. I think he's going to pit. He's going to pit. So this is going to be really interesting. Really interesting. Let's hope he slowed it down enough. I think he has. Hey Nicky, yeah, Sinus is still in the race. We'll have a little look. In a moment, he's P12. He's made up 8 positions so far. Mayer is the big winner at the moment. He's showing that he's gained 20 positions. So, who knows? God, right at the end of the pit lane. Let's have a little look. I know we don't really want to be looking at just someone in the pits, but I'm fascinated to see his time in the pits. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think he's going to have made a tyre change. Yeah, I think he has. Okay, he's making a tyre change. Let's go back and see. So yeah, he's going. So Sally's gone through. Where's he going to come out, I wonder? So Mayer's in the pits as well. Where's he going to come out? Here we go. Car's down. Engine starts. Off he goes. Off he goes. He's going to come out. Let's go Helicam. Who's that going down the main straight? I think that's Xander. He's going to come out ahead of Xander. Yep. He slots into P7 at the moment. He's 11 seconds off of P6. Yuri is P4, half a second down the road from Dosso. So this is the battle for the final podium spot. At the moment, the race is on. I reckon Kostas must be one of the only drivers yet to pit. And yes, he is. Fabrice Letmy in the GT4 class hasn't overtaken Fabrice for position. Not really though. Nicky, go Sinus. Let's have a quick look at your guy in chat. So there he is. Lucas Sinus, P12. But let's have a look at this one. This is for position. This is for the podium places. Yuri, our championship leader, out of sorts. It has to be said in qualifying. I think he qualified P7. Yeah, he did. So he's made up places throughout the race. That Porsche, more of a race car than a qualifying car. But yeah, he's sat in P4 and he is all of a sudden looking really racy, wanting to get onto the podium as they make their way into T1. Closes up a fair bit in T1, opens up the right hander the best he can so he can get a decent run down into T3. Not close enough to mount any sort of challenge going into T3. Ferrari, the rear end of that Ferrari in front is just complaining. Through T5. This is T6, is it? Mistral is T7. Yep. And then we make our way down the long straight down to T8. Although we missed the chicane. Dosso is trying to break the slipstream. He's made his move over. Little bit of weaving. Is that a little bit of weaving? Can someone remind me to check lap? What lap are we on? Lap 27, car 83. Little short shift to aid with traction. I think he's further back though, isn't he, on this lap? Yuri is definitely a bit further back on this lap. Let's go Helicam. Yeah, he's too far back to be mounting any sort of challenge on this lap, I think. How's Nicky doing this? Nicky's P16. He's made his pit stop. He started 16th. Going to finish 16th. It's going to be a good result for him. Huey's P7. 10.9 seconds away from P6. 11.2. Changing all the time. So Dosso. Oh, we missed this one, didn't we? Let's have a little look. Oh, great move. Has to be said. Great move by Yuri. Side by side they go. It's got the high ground. Dosso has to concede. Really, really good. Really good. So there we go. Yuri P3. Stop-go penalty for Polly. He's in the pits at the moment, serving it, I think. But yeah, this is also a close battle. This is for P12. Marcus was up towards the front as well. He was like P7 at one point, so I don't know what's happened to Marcus. The rear end on that Ferrari is complaining. It is complaining a bit for sure. Oh, the Ferrari's gone well wide. Oh no, Marcus, the rear end can't hold it. It's gone one way, then the other. It's going to go. It's going to go. Keep it in the right direction, just about. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Pushing hard. So, all of a sudden, Di Martino is in sight for Huey. Huey can sniff a chance at getting 6th place and an extra few points here. Also, hang on, I'm getting myself really confused. So, Costas is still yet to pit. Is still not pitted. I think that he's going to slot into like P7 or 8. Costas at this rate. Maybe Yuri is tucked up behind. I think Yuri's just going to easily make his way through. Yeah, he is. The tyres on that McLaren must be absolutely screaming. I overtaken for brief. Oh, yeah, I did see that one, didn't I? So, let's have a look. This is for position. So we're over an hour into this one, and these guys are still racing for position. The Aston, is it the Aston? Yeah, it's gone wide. It's gone wide. It's going to allow Huey through. It's going to allow Huey through. He goes up into P6. Di Martino with a mistake there. Through Huey goes. He's going to try and run away into the distance now. Costas needs to make a pit stop. Mayer's in P10. Cracking drive from Mayer. Has to be said, he's made up 12 positions. He started 22nd. He's now in the top 10. Cracking drive. Driver of the day. I'm scrolling TikTok on the straight. You know what happens when you don't concentrate on the straight? I think you have experience, Noah, on what happens when you don't concentrate or going down a straight. Do you not? Just tell everyone, Noah, what happened in one of your endurance races when you weren't concentrating on the track. There goes Dosso through into P3. Costas is down into P4. Still yet to make a pit stop. He's gone well off the track. He's going to need to be careful because he's going to get... Yes, that one at Bathurst. That's the one, mate. That's the one. Let's have a little look. I've seen him a few times. P2 in class. I've got good news, guys. I've got great news for you all. We've hit 100 subscribers. We've hit 100 subscribers. So well done, everyone. Thank you all for your support. That's amazing. That is amazing. We've hit 100 subscribers in less than 7 weeks, I think. So that is fantastic. I've thoroughly enjoyed starting this community. So we started on the 1st of August, and it's now the 17th of September. And we've got to 100 subscribers. So yeah, that's really, really good. And what's even better is the fact that you guys have just jumped on the train and wanted to get involved. And hopefully we've made some and created some enjoyable races for you guys. It's great to have you part of the community and join this one. Oh, let's have a look at this. Let's have a little look at this. This is Dosso. Oh no, I don't want to watch. I can't look at it. I can't look at it. I literally go on board with Nicky once and I see him go into water barrier. Nicky, you were driving such a good race, mate. Unlucky. It's okay, he's okay. He's still going, he's still going. He's still in P17. Come on, head down, head down. Oh, what are the chances? What are the chances? Oh. What are the chances of that? Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for the Advocate boys. Rich has had a problem with his wheel. Thomas has been punted left, right and centre. Got involved with a few things. And they've been such good sports and huge part of this community as we've grown. Unlucky lads, but you know, on to the next one. On to the next one. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of your support. It's been awesome. And yeah, we're going to go racing. We're going to have a feature race. We're going to have 100 minutes around Kota. It's actually worked out really well because our next race is at Kota anyway in the Mini WEC. So we'll have a feature race, 100 minutes around Kota. We'll probably do that this weekend. We'll see what people are up to. We'll see whether people are free or not. Oh, Yuri's in the pits. What's happened to Yuri? What have I missed? Is he making his second pit stop? I've missed something. In the excitement of getting to 100 subscribers, I've missed something. Missed something completely. So yeah, that's really not good timing. That does bump up everyone in the top 10 up a position. So that means Huey is now in the top 5. He will be pleased. He will be he'll be relieved as well. I think he'll be relieved to get back up into the top 10. He could even get 4th. He could even get 4th because I think Costas is still yet to pit. Somehow he's just still going. That car must be running on fumes. It must be. But yeah, that means Michelle is P1, Dosso's P2, Saleh's P3 on his little mouse. Right, so let's get back to it. Sorry, I got distracted again. I kind of do want to know what happened to Yuri, but yes, yeah, let's go to Kota this weekend, providing everyone's free, providing like our OGs, the OGs are free. We'll go to Kota this weekend. We'll do 100 minutes or something. We'll broadcast it and we'll do a few little giveaways as well. I think I've got some stuff that I can give away. So, but yeah. Castle Combe. Well, I'd love to go to Castle Combe, but it's bloody miles away. It's bloody miles away, Noah. On the other side of the country to you. It's your local, isn't it? Castle Combe. So I think you're not too far away from Anders, are you? My goal was to try and get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. That was the goal, but I don't know whether we'll get there. We'll certainly keep trying. But the actual like proper goal is just to create a community full of clean, safe drivers. It doesn't matter how quick you are. I don't care how quick you are. It's just about the racing standards for me. So, oh yeah, you should come anywhere. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit far away. I tell you what, next time we have an event at Snetterton, you come to that one. Next time I do a track day at Snetterton, I think you should come along, Noah. I think we need to get the Advocate boys coming along as well. We need to get Thomas to trailer down his we need to get Thomas to trailer down his RX-7. Bring the old FC down. Does it run? It does run, doesn't it? Is it just missing a front windscreen? You've not... Oh, Noah, I keep forgetting how young you are. You've not even passed your driving test. Drive down in your little Fezzer. I hate Fiestas. I especially hate Fiesta STs. Because I get chopped. Every track day I go on, I seem to get chopped by every Fiesta ST and every single Clio Cup under the sun. I mean, I am only in a little GT86, like, you know, it's pretty much stock. But I get chopped by every single Fezzer ST. Every 18-year-old driving a Fiesta ST, I get chopped by them. It's embarrassing. Mind you, on the last track day I did, it was very, very wet. It was very wet. It was great fun. And I was quite pleased that I was faster than some guy in a Porsche Cayman GTS, I think it was. 1995, Fez. Wow. Everyone wanted one of those when I was your age. That was everyone's first car. Here we go. We've got 18 minutes left to go. Luke Hart has found himself in a race for P14. He makes his way through. Oh my word. To be fair, there was space for you there, Luke. There was space on the inside. It just must have been a little bit scary. I think as long as you can keep it nice and neat and tidy, Luke, you're going to have a decent run through the straight. Yes, you are. Let's go on board for this one. Oh yeah, Thomas, the Advocate Motorsport guys. Thomas is demo car. Well, is it not? It's not really a demo car, is it? What would you class it? Is it a demo car? Is it your shop car? He's got an RX-7. He's got an FD. Get a bit of a rotary action. Apparently, it hasn't got an engine in it though, so you know maybe he won't bring that. He could trailer it down to Snetterton, but we'd have to push it around the track. Who knows though? Next year, if we do something next year, you might have it running, mate. Have some Racing Cult t-shirt. Oh, mate, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome if you have. I've got a few little bits to give away. But yeah, if you've got something to add to it, that'd be even better. It'll just be some fun stuff, you know, like just like I know, driver of the day, Jerry of the day, best overtake. We'll have to do something for our winner, of course. It's in the Discord, Noah. Thomas put a picture of it the other day in the general chat, I think it was. So Costas has made his pit stop now. But Vista got too distracted chatting to the guys. But yeah, Costas has made his pit stop. He's down into P9. That has released a few people. Huey is in P4. But we've got Di Martino behind. Looking racy. Gap 1.2 seconds. We've done 37 laps of this amazing track so far. That's the gap. 1.5 seconds, 1.6. 2 seconds now, I think, is the gap. Huey is pulling away. Yes, Thomas put a picture of it in the chat last week, maybe the week before, I can't remember. Yeah, it's awesome. Proper race car. Proper race car. But minus the engine. Minus the engine. How's Nikki doing? Is Nikki doing all right? I think Nikki was feeling a bit under the weather. Was it Nikki that was feeling a little bit under the weather? Yeah, he was. So he's doing a cracking job. A little bit under the weather today is Nikki, but P17 kept out of trouble. Had a little wobble at one point, but P17 driving away is going to get himself some decent points. Sally is thinking about having a little look at Dosso for P2. This race is really going to help Michelle's championships stand-ins. And Yuri, again, he was looking out of sorts, wasn't he, in quali? But he was he's made a mistake somewhere, I think. We'll have to have a little look at the replay after the race. I can't see anything in the logs to suggest that he's had a coming together with a car. What was he, 23? No, I can't see anything in the logs. Jerome is P12. He's about 52 seconds off of P11 at the moment. So something's happened to Jerome as well. Car 51. Car 51. Car 51. No incident reports. But yeah. Okay, I don't know where to look. I don't know. I don't know whether the track organisers would be up for it though. Snetterton's a good track though. You know what? I would love to do a track day. I would love to do something where we all have a get together, whether it's Snetterton or go to Silverstone or something, or Brands Hatch even. I went to watch the Fanatec GT3 World Series at Brands Hatch this year, and that was a cracking day out. I'd be well up for doing something like that if you guys are game. Snetterton is my local track, though. I do. It rarely goes a year where I don't do a track day there. Well, quite a few of my mates are into them as well, so we end up going. Gas station boxes. I'll bring the barbecue and coach from the sidelines. Polly's got well out of the way. Oh my word, that was really, really close. Okay, here we go. Is this Sali shaping up for a move on Dosso? Dosso's made his one defensive move over to the right hand side. Let's go Helicam. I think this is going to be job done for Sali. Oh my word. Dosso's tried to tried to hold the inside line, but sometimes you need to know when to yield. We'll have a little look at it after the race. Difficult to tell by that angle. But through goes Sully. Up into P2. Dosso's down into P3. Good little battle down here as well. This is Serhi versus Luke Hart. This is for P13. Dosso just needs to try and hang on, I think, here to Sully. If he can stick with him through sector 1, he's got a chance down the back straight, that long back straight. So far, he is managing to hang on. I'm thinking of brands for the BTCC final next month. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Next month's a bit tricky for me because I've already got some events I'm going to, not sim racing or actual track events. I've got the end of the month I'm away in London for a bit, but I'll have a look at the dates and see. Brands Hatch is a cracking place to go to spectate. Oh, I tell you what, I think the tyres are screaming. I think the tyres are screaming for Dosso. He's had a shocking exit. Shocking exit. 10 minutes to go. Where's the time gone? This is absolutely flown by. I can't believe we've had an hour and a half of this. Absolutely flown by. For me, anyway. Hopefully it's flown by for the guys driving as well. Their arms might be aching a little bit. I can see that they're all still in the chat. There's a few of them in the paddock having a little chin wag. Yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good facilities. There's lots of the Brands Hatch store and stuff. There was loads of trade stands as well when we went to the Fanatec World GT. It's a bit dangerous actually because all of a sudden I found myself being suckered into being a Valentino Rossi fan, and I wanted to buy every single WRT We Are Team bit of merchandise there was. But I stayed strong. I didn't actually buy any of it. But they did have some F1 merchandise as well, which was quite reasonably priced, I thought. But yeah, it's good. It's a good facility. I would. There's a good few places to go and watch around Brands Hatch. Let me have a little look. I think it's you can let's have a little look. You got Paddock Hill Bend. Inside of Druids is like quite a good place to watch because you can see him going up the hill through Druids, and obviously up the hill is a bit of an overtaking zone into Druids sometimes, isn't it? And then you see him go down the hill into Graham Hill Bend. But sometimes on the inside of Graham Hill Bend is also a good spot to be, because if you go slightly higher up, almost like in between Graham Hill Bend and the outside of Druids, you can see them coming out of Druids. You see them going into Graham Hill Bend and then down the Cooper Straight. But you also see them, because of the elevation changes of Brands Hatch, you see them go through Paddock Hill Bend and then down and up the hill. So yeah, it's a good spot. But it actually it's really hilly. Actually, is Brands Hatch. You don't really realise or can like understand how hilly it is until you actually been. The game doesn't really give you all of the elevation changes. Yeah, you do notice the elevation changes in the game, but it's a lot hillier than the game makes out. I'd imagine that's the same for Spa as well, actually. It is a good track. Yeah, it is a good track. I would recommend going to watch the Fanatec GT World Series there if you get the chance. I don't know if they go in there next year, but it was worth it. And also that they just sound amazing. The GT3 cars, they just sound so good. We are on about actually having a little road trip to Spa and the Nürburgring. Yeah, a couple of mates we were hoping to do it this year, but here's Riku. Here she is, P14 at the moment. She is shaping up for a move against Sahi, sorry. Let's have a look at going back. Let's have a look and see whether she can get a decent exit, decent run onto the main straight. I'm really surprised, okay, really surprised that we've not seen any drive-throughs for track limits. Here she goes, tucked up under the rear wing. Good straight line speed. So he's made his move to the inside. Up into P13. Job done. Little dab of the brake for the right-hander. Good stuff. So Riku has made up 4 places in this race. Good drive. Nikki's back up into P15. Actually made up a place on his starting position, which is good. Luke, I'm sure I saw Luke makes Luke didn't make any positions up at the start, did he? He had lost one, I think, but yeah, he's finishing P18 at this rate. So 5 minutes to go. NURBS 24 hours, definitely on bucket list. Le Mans, yes, I would like to go to Le Mans. I'd like to do the Le Mans 24-hour race there. I think I'd prefer to go to Le Mans over the Nürburgring, actually. I don't know why. I can't quite put my finger on why I would prefer to do it over the Nürburgring. Because they're both long tracks, aren't they? They're both long tracks. But yes, the Le Mans 24-hour race is something I would definitely like to do. It's on the bucket list. For sure. I think that is pretty much it for the action on track. The gaps have definitely started to open up a little bit. It looks like this might be on the closest battle on track at the moment. So this is for P7. Our Ukrainian friend Yuri. He's still going to pick up some decent points as Yuri for P8, but he is our championship leader, and he has just looked a little bit out of sorts this weekend or this evening. Struggled in quali, made it all the way up to P2, but then something happened. We don't know what actually happened. We missed it on the broadcast, but I'm sure we'll have a little look after the race. But yeah, something happened, and he had to pit again, and is now in P8. There's Huey. I think that's some lapped cars. He's coming up against now. I think I prefer NURBS more. It's way more choice. It is a challenging circuit, yeah, for certain. I mean, the whole reason I don't like the Nürburgring is it's simply, well, like I don't like driving it in ACC. Is is because I don't know the track. I just don't know the track. So I really need to just dedicate like a couple of days just to learn it. Because I feel like maybe if I did know the track or did try to learn the track, I would be I'd probably enjoy it. But yeah, I just think I like circuit racing, and I think that it's just such a long track and so tight and twisty. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's just me and my patience. I haven't got the patience to learn it, and I know that's really bad, like coming from someone that loves his racing, but yeah, that's why you'll never see me nominate to go and do a feature race or a community race around the Nürburgring. Yeah, loads of people do. It's like Coulson, he loves it as well. He loves it as well. We are starting to see drivers pick up drive-throughs now as well. I'd imagine this is just track limits. We've got Di Martino picking up a drive-through. We've got Sinus picking up a drive-through as well. In they go. Let's have a look. Does he slow it down enough? Yeah, it looks like he has. That's going to relieve the pressure off of Huey. Xander's up to P5. Good result for him. That's going to bump Yuri up as well, I think. Yes, it is. So he's going to get P6. And maybe even Roberto as well. Maybe even Mayer. Mayer's going to get up to P8. I think that... Can we have a vote? Can we have a vote of driver? We need a vote for driver of the day. SAS Quatch, best track for sure. Is it though? Is it? I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy to be corrected. Is it the best track? Speaking of Mike, he's 20 laps behind. Leave him alone. He is 20 laps behind, yeah. Okay, here we go, final lap. And just like that, 90 minutes is over. So we've got Michelle P1, Sali P2, Dosso P3, Huey P4, Xander P5. Who's that tucked up behind? That's Rico. That's Riku behind Huey. Nicky is, after 90 minutes of racing, I don't know if I want to watch him. I don't know if I can stay on board and watch him. Every time I look at the Avocot boys, something happens. Oh no, I can't. Oh, it's happened again. It's happened again. It's happened again. Okay, I was gone. Oh, that's it. I can't watch you guys anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't watch you guys anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like proper curse of the commentator. Every time I looked at Thomas and I saw him go off the track and then get punted. I looked at Nicky and then I saw him basically like, I don't know, the car wanted to kill him, right? And then I just looked at him again because I saw that he was catching up to the 97 car, and then as soon as I switched to him, he loses the rear end. Oh, what are the chances? What are the chances? Curse of the commentator for sure. But anyway, this is our race winner, providing he can negotiate the final few corners. With no dramas, 24-second lead. Over the line he goes. P1, great drive. He's going to be feeling loads better about that one, especially after a bit of a shocker at Spa. Great drive, well done. Sali, a great drive by Sali as well. Over the line he goes for P2. Good stuff. He's going to be pleased with that one. Dosso. Picks up P3. Well done. And then we've got Huey. few seconds down the road, he's going to pick up P4. Let's just have a quick look at this, because this is a battle on track. This is for position. This is Maya. I think for me, Maya has to be driver of the day. Let's just see how this goes, though. He's got a slow car. Well, I've got a GT4 up ahead. I don't think Lemmy's wanting to get well out of the way of it. He's wanting to get well out of the way. Go on, Maya. Speed and power, speed and power, speed and power, speed and power. A little nudgy nudge, I think, was it? Yeah, and that is job done. Overtake on the final corner of the final lap after 90 minutes of racing. That has that's been awesome. Really, really good. Well done to all of our drivers. Well done to everyone for taking part in that one. There we go. That was the 90 minutes of where are we? That was 90 minutes of poor Ricard. That's the Le Mans. That's our kind of Le Mans substitute for this Mini WEC Series. Yeah, we anyone getting quite a bit of spectating. I mean, stuttering, brain fart. Yeah, I was. Oh no. Okay, was there some stuttering going on? I didn't have anything in the when I was spectating, but who knows? Who knows? We'll have to have a chat with the guys. But well done, everyone. Well done to all of our drivers. Great race. I'm conscious that it's now heading towards 10:30. The drivers will want a little debrief, so we'll head into the comms box with them. But thank you to everyone that tuned in to watch this one. Thank you to all of our subscribers, because this evening we tipped over to 100. We tipped over to 100, so thank you everyone. It shows that you're liking this type of content. And if you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed, make sure you smash the subscribe button, because we do this all the time. This is the Mini WEC series, but we also do broadcast our public race server a few times a week as well. And if you're a driver watching this thinking, you know what, I wouldn't mind getting involved with some of that, then make sure you check out our Discord, because all of the information regarding up and coming events are all on there. So head on over, get yourself joined, and would love to see you on track. But for now, we'll say goodbye. There is one other thing to mention. We've hit 100 subscribers, so we are going to be having a feature race. We're going to do a community and subscriber feature race. I think we're going to go for it this weekend, providing the diary says yes, we can do it, and providing the guys are available to take part in it as well. So yeah, we'll have to check in with those, but we will be doing a feature race very, very soon. And if you want to get involved with that, again, check out the Discord and make sure you subscribe, and you can be a part of it too. There will be a few giveaways for that one, so we will be giving out a bit of merchandise, and we will be giving away a few free gifts through that one. But it's nothing serious. It's just going to be a bit of fun, and but it'll be good fun, and it'll be clean racing like we normally see in here. So yeah, good. Right. On that note, I shall love and leave you. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. The first part of the week is over. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's hump day. Step closer to the weekend. So well done. God bless you all, and we'll see you in the next